Anastasia Steele stood there like a statue amid the crowd of family and friends at her engagement ceremony, her mind a complete blank as her sister Stella Alonso burst in wearing a pristine white wedding dress and whisked away her fiancé Alex Volkov. The whole thing happened so suddenly that Anna couldn't react. Her mother frowned, expressing displeasure, noting how Stella had finally found a man she liked and suggesting Anna should just let her have him. Her father chimed in with mockery, calling her a gloomy bad luck charm who looked like she couldn't live without a man. Her cousin joined in, munching on seeds and teasing her to cry if she wanted, laughing all the while. Despite Anna's efforts to hold back, her eyes reddened as she watched Alex and Stella disappear into the distance. It seemed everything Anna ever cherished ended up being taken by Stella, from childhood candies and toys to friends and lovers in adulthood. No one ever stood up for her, not even on this major life event like an engagement. Swallowing her tears, Anna gathered her wedding skirt and belongings, quietly leaving the venue. Just then, a stir arose from the crowd as a sleek, low-key luxury black Maybach pulled up, its unique license plate catching everyone's eye. Even passing strays seemed to bow in respect. This was the ride of Christian Grey, the heir to the top elite family in the city, a billionaire CEO and possessive husband figure whose world towered like an unreachable pyramid over Anna's modest background. His unexpected arrival puzzled everyone. Christian stepped out in a tailored black suit, his tall frame elegant under the sunlight, striding through the crowd to take Anna's hand right in front of them all. In that moment, as her cousin's seeds dropped to the ground in shock, Anna inexplicably became the most envied Mrs. Grey in the city. Rumors swirled that a renowned fortune teller had predicted Christian's future wife would come from Anna's family. With Stella having just eloped with Alex, destined for a life together, and her cousin freshly married 3 days prior, the pie from heaven landed squarely on Anna, the only one present. Her cousin seethed with jealousy, wishing she could drag the marriage bureau there to divorce on the spot. Her parents beamed with delight, rushing forward to flatter him as son-in-law, but Christian's bodyguards blocked them at 3 meters, apologizing that their young master was incompatible with anyone but Anna due to fate. Her parents fell silent. Half a month later, Anna and Christian held their wedding in a lavish ceremony at his New York penthouse, overlooking the glittering skyline, with Cartier jewelry adorning her and Van Cleef diamonds sparkling under the chandeliers. During those weeks, Anna learned from her gossip-loving best friend that Christian chose her partly because her birth chart was said to bring prosperity to a husband, and secondly because he had an unattainable white moonlight love, Juliet Rossi. Their eyes lit up with intrigue as they delved into the drama, wondering if Juliet's background was unsuitable, if Christian had fought for her, rebelled against his family, or begged his doting grandmother. It turned out he had tried, consulting fortune tellers who clashed in their predictions, turning it into a battle of metaphysics. Since Christian obsessed over his unattainable Juliet, Anna vowed to be a convenient wife who took the money and stayed silent. On their wedding night, back in the opulent master suite of the penthouse with floor-to-ceiling windows framing the city lights, Anna emerged from the shower hugging a pillow, intending to sleep in the guest room to not disturb him. Christian, the obsessive alpha male and billionaire CEO, slowly unbuttoned his shirt, raising an eyebrow at her rabbit-like haste. He approached, tugging her pajama belt, pulling her closer with a blank expression, mentioning the fortune teller's warning that without consummating by midnight, he'd face a bloody disaster. Anna blushed furiously, countering that refusing might bring her the disaster instead. Christian's features softened, his smile gentle and devastatingly handsome, making her heart flutter and legs weaken. She found herself clutching his shirt, bodies pressed close, and tried to push away, but he insisted she prepare as time was short. Flustered, Anna suggested faking it like in novels, cutting a finger to stain the sheets with blood. Christian agreed casually, grabbing her hand toward a fruit knife, but she protested why not use his blood. He teased if she was scared of him. She denied it but asked to turn off the lights first. In the darkness of the luxurious king-sized bed with silk sheets, they lay side by side, Anna stiff as a corpse. To ease the tension, she proposed riddles, like a penguin in handcuffs as a viral term, cuffed penguin. Christian was silent, then guessed wrong, making her laugh uncontrollably. In the dim light, his face inches away, high-bridged nose and shadowed lashes captivating her. He grasped her hand, noting only half an hour left till midnight. Anna tensed, asking if it was necessary. He questioned her unwillingness. She sucked in her belly, uncomfortable from overeating at the banquet, begging him not to touch it. Christian frowned slightly, then chuckled in the night, pulling her into his arms, stroking her forehead bangs, saying time was wasting with only 20 minutes left. He assured his healthy body made even that insufficient, his prominent nose brushing hers as his fingers undid her belt. If it hurt, she could bite him, he murmured, pinching her jaw to tilt her head, preparing to kiss her. Anna closed her eyes nervously. His lips landed softly on the corner of hers, deepening gradually. The experience was surprisingly pleasant, filled with his utmost gentleness and patience. As she drifted off hazy, Anna pondered how men's bodies and hearts could separate. He thought of Juliet, yet invested so fully in this. She's mine. Every breath she takes belongs to me. No one else will ever touch what's rightfully my possession. 3 days post-wedding, Christian, the possessive husband and mafia boss in a marriage of convenience turned enemies to lovers, took Anna back to her family home in a chauffeured Maybach, the luxury lifestyle evident in every detail. Stella was there, looking tired with dark circles, her eyes brightening at Christian, calling him softly as her brother-in-law. He ignored her, gripping Anna's hand and striding past without a glance. At the table, her mother urged them to visit often post-marriage, clearly aiming to leverage the Gray family ties for her brothers. Anna, always the overlooked middle child used as a scapegoat, felt reluctant but stayed silent, not wanting Christian to misjudge. He suddenly pulled her up, declaring the food unsuitable for her taste, leading them out to eat elsewhere. In the car, Christian was quiet. Anna gazed back at her childhood home of 20 years, a pang of sadness hitting her despite the new life. He was with her only for her prosperous fate, yet she harbored girlish hopes, especially since Head treated her well from pre-wedding till now. Midway, he took a call from a woman's voice, arranging dinner, making Anna's heart sour. He offered to grab food and meet someone, raising an eyebrow with a hidden smile she missed. It was his first love, his white moonlight Juliet. 3 days ago, Anna had asked about her. Stunned and bittersweet, Anna realized he was using her to provoke Juliet, like in novels. She psyched herself up to perform, cooperating to please him. At the upscale restaurant with crystal chandeliers and ocean views from a private yacht-like terrace, Christian held her hand, wrapped around her waist, stroked her cheek. Anna leaned into him intimately. Juliet entered, eyes reddening at their closeness, biting her lip as she sat. Christian pulled Anna onto his lap mid-gesture, ignoring Juliet's plea. He fed Anna attentively, his large hand rubbing and pinching her belly contentedly after she ate her fill, while Juliet ate little, looking frail and pitiful. Juliet reminisced about their past deeply and emotionally, moving Anna to empathetic tears. Christian grew irritated, kissing Anna's cheek, twirling her hair, kneading the soft flesh on her belly. Anna sensed his arousal beneath her, her neck flushing red. She squirmed to get down, but he held her tighter, voice husky, warning her to stay still. "You're mine, baby girl. Touch her and die. It'll ruin anyone who dares come between us." Juliet, unable to bear it, stood tearfully, admitting jealousy and begging him to set Anna down. Christian refused coolly, declaring Anna tired and needing a nap, scooping her in a princess carry. Anna's body lifted. She clung to his neck in fright. He whispered for her to help block the view obediently. "Press close," she flustered, understanding. Juliet sobbed about their childhood bond. Anna, sensing Christian's urgency to leave lest he embarrass himself, suggested they talk privately later. Pleased, Christian rewarded her generously, but back at the New York penthouse with its infinity pool and Italian marble floors, he seemed displeased. He yanked off his tie, pinning her wrists above her head on the bed, reminding her of her status as Mrs. Gray, his wife. Anna tensed. His strikingly handsome face too close in broad daylight, unlike their lamp-off nights. He pressed down without giving her a chance to resist. The moment filled with her flustered, eye closing amid the sunlit room. She suggested drawing curtains. He nipped her neck, noting how many times they'd done this, yet she still blushed. "Close your eyes if shy," he said, proceeding thoroughly on the sun-drenched bed for an entire afternoon. Afterward, Anna pouted angrily, refusing to acknowledge him. He didn't coax but recited menus from top city restaurants until her stomach growled. Smiling, he kissed her, suggesting a shower and change for a lavish dinner out, his eyes twinkling. In that instant, Anna heard her heart skip. She was falling. From their wedding day, Christian and Anna were inseparable. The obsessive alpha male even bringing her to his office in the towering skyscraper, where she sketched illustrations as a somewhat known artist while he worked as the dominant billionaire CEO. They seemed the most intimate, loving couple, giving Anna the illusion he truly liked her, tasting affection for the first time. One morning, she cheerfully prepared to join him, but he coolly stopped her, saying she should stay home to draw as he had important business. Disappointed yet understanding, Anna agreed. Trailing him daily might be too flashy. As he left, she walked him downstairs. Overhearing a gentle phone call, her mood dipped. His car departed. Anna listlessly sketched on her tablet, then called her best friend for shopping. At a high-end mall with designer boutiques, they lunched, spotting Christian entering with Juliet shoulder to shoulder. Anna hid behind her bag. He didn't notice, heading to a private booth, but Juliet smirked triumphantly at her. Her friend urged Anna to assert her status as Mrs. Gray, but Anna lacked confidence. Her background paled against his, her looks cute but not stunning like Juliet's, their months together short compared to their decades-long childhood bond. When Juliet left to marry abroad, Christian had fallen gravely ill for months. Anna felt she'd just be a laughingstock confronting them. Poking her pudding to mush, her friend consoled her. It was inevitable with their 20-year history. Anna learned Christian's illness was so severe from loving Juliet that he nearly died. Realizing his earlier affections were just to rile her, now reconciled, Anna's heart ached. She'd foolishly fallen. No appetite left, they shopped elsewhere, then had afternoon tea with classmates, bumping into Alex. Head split from Stella post-elopement. Stella, unbalanced by Anna's marriage to wealth, dumped him to climb higher. Alex looked haggard, eyes lighting up at Anna, calling her warmly as in their dating days. He apologized for the past, urging her to look forward. Suddenly, he stepped closer, claiming she still cared, grabbing her hand in regret, begging for another chance, insisting Christian couldn't make her happy. Anna yanked away. He promised to marry her immediately post-divorce. Her friend fumed, ready to fight. Stella appeared crying, announcing pregnancy, not answering calls. Alex hugged her ecstatically, confirming the baby. They professed lingering love. Anna and her friend exchanged disgusted glances, slipping away. The farce worsened her mood. From childhood, she'd never been truly favored. Alex claimed love, but like Stella too, parents ignored her among siblings. Healing from that made her easily satisfied with Christian's scraps, even if fake. Back at the empty penthouse, Christian absent, Anna stared at the dark master bedroom upstairs, feeling the loneliness acutely after months of inseparability. Unwilling to face the vacant space, wondering if he was with Juliet, she resisted messaging him. Her friend sent a screenshot of Juliet's social post. Beaming over gourmet foods and pastries Christian knew she loved, captioning true love as remembering preferences after years, indulging childlike whims. Anna recognized the delicacies. Christian had treated her to them too, her favorites. Men rarely knew food unless trained by exes. She shut her phone, heart heavy. That night, Christian didn't return. Days passed without sight of him. On the third day, Anna called, his voice low and warm, no oddity. Clutching the phone, gazing at the manicured lawn outside the penthouse, turmoil raged inside. Seeing is believing. She missed him terribly after 3 days. Brief silence. Then he softly arranged a driver to fetch her. They had a secret code from their wedding night riddle game. "Wanna play riddles tonight?" As intimate fun. Anna asked if had played it with anyone else. He chuckled, suggesting she find the answer herself, hanging up. Restless, she dressed in a slightly sexy low-cut V-neck skirt exposing skin. Rare for her, scarred from childhood when wearing a hand-me-down strap dress led to a scary encounter with a creep. Her mother blamed her indecency instead of comforting, questioning why Stella wore similar without issue, doubting Anna's story. Pretty clothes weren't wrong. Perverts were, but young Anna hid them away. Mirroring herself, small-faced and fair-skinned, curvy with a great waist-hip ratio, she blushed recalling Christian's past compliment. The driver took her to a secluded suburban villa. Christian's face darkened upon seeing her outfit, as she thanked the driver smilingly. He turned inside sternly. Anna followed, noting his normal expression now. Asking what bothered him earlier, she hesitated to flirt as before, his unsmiling face intimidated. From the sofa, his dark eyes scanned her. The revealing dress made her self-conscious, hunching slightly. He confirmed staying there alone with staff. No more questions dared, but he chuckled, leaning back lazily, pulling her by the wrist into his lap, chest to chest. He reminded her to seek the answer herself, pinching her earlobe, whispering in her ear. Blushing wildly, heart pounding, she claimed to have it, satisfactory, though just not bad. He gripped her lower back, pressing bodies flush, asking again, overwhelmed like a boiled shrimp, desperate to hide. He teased, needing her to block the view again, standing with her in that pose, hugging tighter. If she fell, not his fault. She recalled arriving mid-afternoon in summer's long daylight. By end, twilight painted the windows deep rose blue. Christian lay in bed, Anna sprawled in his arms, exhausted. He pressed if she was satisfied now. Mine to ruin, little wife. You're my good girl, pregnant with my heir someday. I'll claim you in every way, from revenge-fueled jealousy to eternal possession. Before dawn, Christian woke her. The driver waited to take her home. Asking if he'd return, he said in a few days, important matters related to Juliet. Sleepy and pitiful looking on the bed, he touched her cheek, hugged her, urging no overthinking. If he didn't want her, he'd say, they weren't equals anyway. Smiling bravely, she accepted any outcome, asking not to deceive her. He affirmed no lies. Jumping down, she promised to wait home, call when returning. He agreed, advising minimal outings. He didn't see her off. Downstairs, silent tears fell, quickly wiped. For half a month, no word from Christian, but Juliet called, claiming he married Anna solely for her prosperous fate, benefiting his health and career. After her departure and his near-fatal illness, elders approved Anna. Otherwise, her background wouldn't qualify. Now back, his body recovered, Anna held no value. If Christian wanted Juliet, Anna knew what to do. Wait for divorce. Hanging up, Anna yearned to see him, asked directly, but remembered his words to wait home. From childhood, Anna obeyed, never fighting when Stella stole toys, dolls, boyfriends, even fiancés. What could be taken wasn't hers. With Christian, it differed. She liked those things but could let go. Yet him. She'd awaited a man to unconditionally favor her alone, unstealable. Hoping it was him. 7 days post-call, shopping with her friend. She screamed, pointing at the phone Juliet arrested for poisoning Christian's food. Stunned, Anna couldn't fathom. Normal plots involved aphrodisiacs, not poison. Was she mad? More shock next day. Police took Christian's 2 cousins. Truth emerged. Juliet's marriage abroad was real, but Christian's illness wasn't from heartbreak. She and the cousins poisoned him. He let rumors fly post-recovery, lulling them into false security. Years later, after her divorce and family bankruptcy, greedy for wealth, she conspired again with cousins. Christian waited patiently to trap them. Elders delayed action due to his critical state. Evidence vanished. Juliet, 2 years older, treated as sister by Christian. Her family proposed marriage, rejected by elders. Humiliated, she sought him. He deferred to family. Hatred grew, cousins exploited, eyeing inheritance as Christian was sole heir. If dead, it fell to them. Temptation and resentment led her astray. Unbelievably, Anna and Christian's bond formed then during his blood transfusion crisis. Anna, at the hospital, donated despite her period, fainting post-draw. His grandmother visited, thanked her, left contacts. Anna sought no reward. Kindness repaid eventually. Christian held her hand, explaining no baseless love or hate. Initially repaying her once, but he fell deeper, wondering why she was so naive, not fighting back against bullies. He couldn't stand it. Since her family didn't care, he'd cherish her himself. Those recent days were deliberate. Juliet, thinking herself clever, believed his intimacy with Anna was to provoke her. He played along, forgiving after her tantrums, drawing close. She assumed he remained the obedient boy trailing her, but near death changed him. Dying from her handmade custard laced with poison, he recalled her feeding him as a sick child, truly seeing her as sister. Anna gripped his hand in pain, urging silence. He confirmed, telling Juliet and others about Anna's fate for prosperity, protecting her till evidence secured, revealing true affection risked danger. Upon Juliet's return, he distanced Anna, fueling beliefs of lingering love for Juliet, indifference to his wife. Even family acted politely distant to sell the ruse. Grandma often called Anna blessed by fate. Realizing he married her from liking, not just utility, Anna felt guilty. For marrying without love, just escaping embarrassment, seeing it as a good step up. He laughed, hugging tighter, kissing her cheek. What about now? Instead of answering, she kissed back, whispering a new riddle for tonight. It would be a sweet, happy night, and everyone hereafter, through days and nights, years on, even with grandchildren, eternally sweet.